I'm Lauren Spillman. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a one bowl chocolate cake. A few pointers to start out, or at least what I personally like to do in my kitchen. I always sanitize the counters first and just make sure that I'm starting off with a clean working area. This is what I'm in the process of doing career-wise. So I do have I would say cake business. Really, it's more gourmet dessert, so not the same typical fondant cakes that you're going to see for birthdays. Um, they're for more special occasions, gourmet. Like a favorite is a German chocolate cake. Everything is from scratch. I really like the red velvet. This one in particular is for my mother's birthday tomorrow. So she really likes chocolate. We're doing the one bowl chocolate cake with a dark chocolate ganache frosting. It's going to have some homemade whipped cream and strawberries on top. But right now we're just going to do the cake part. So I did go ahead and preheat my oven to 350. I heavily greased the pans. Another tip, if you don't like to grease your pans, or maybe you have a set of baking pans that are not as great, you can line them with wax or parchment paper so they won't stick. When the cake's done, you can just pop them right out and you're good to go. In this case, I am using two 9-inch round pans for the cake. I have already mixed the dry ingredients. So in here we have flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, the cocoa powder. Another secret ingredient that I like to use, don't tell anybody, in anything I'm making that's chocolate, I typically will add espresso powder. It gives the chocolate a much richer flavor and seems to keep cakes moist. So definitely a go-to if you like to bake. So I whisked all the dry ingredients together. We're going to get that on the mixer, and we're going to go ahead and add the wet ingredients. First one is oil. Requires 2 eggs. So get those in there. 1 cup of milk. And of course, vanilla. I am following the instructions for you guys, but typically I really like to go in and kind of do my own thing. This time we're sticking pretty close to the instructions, minus the espresso. That's my own personal go-to. So we're going to whip that up for a little bit. The only thing that I have not put in yet, the recipe does call for 1 cup of boiling water. That's what you heard going off in the microwave right here. So we're going to measure this out. Now this cake mix is going to seem a little bit runnier than your typical cake mix will, and that's fine. Once you bake it, it's going to be really moist and turn out perfect. So don't worry if your batter is a little bit runny. Okay, that's pretty well mixed, so we're going to add the water and turn back on the mixer just until it's mixed. You don't want to turn it up too high or you'll have a disaster. So let's get this mixed up here. All right. As you can see, like I said, it's a little on the runnier side, but that is perfectly fine. That's exactly how we want it to be. So now we're going to take this bowl off of our mixer here. And like I said, I have 2 well-greased 9-inch round pans that I am going to fill up. And you definitely don't want to overfill. makes a disaster in the oven. So try to keep those half or less as even as possible. And there you have it. One bowl chocolate cake, really easy. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven for about 30 minutes or so. You kind of judge. I personally do not like for my cakes to be overdone. I want them fluffy, very moist. So usually we only do about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to start working on the ganache. So I really appreciate you guys viewing my video, and hopefully this gave you some pointers on a really easy one bowl chocolate cake. Thank you.